Hello, folks. I'm A.F. Branco with Cartoons Etc, syndicated cartoonist nationally. There's a lot of things going on. Welcome, everybody. I see Miss Nancy Rice, South Carolina girl, a few others. Cindy, good to see you. What's going on in the news lately? You guys already know Iraq. It's going on. And you have a lot of podcasters out there jumping on the anti-Israel bandwagon, which I'm not very comfortable with, especially this far into it. I think it's ridiculous that they're making assertions when they don't really know what's really going on inside of the Trump administration and how he's gauging everything. We know that Iran has been attacking the United States and Israel for a lot of years, ever since 1979. We've had a lot of death from them. Right up to recently. And they're from what I understand, they're getting more and more brazen with their nuclear assertions and weaponry, drones, missiles. And it's either now or the longer we wait, the harder it's going to be. And that's my understanding, but I don't know any more than most people do. But I do know that Trump knows a lot more than we do, even the people who are on the anti-Israel bandwagon, so to speak, and the anti-forever war bandwagon, which I'm not for forever wars, never have been. But we don't know if that's what it is. Just to say, oh, we're going into a forever war without knowing. But anyway, Joe Dan has a new video out also, and he just released it today. We'll talk about that. And he did a great cold open for us. So I'm going to play that while you're getting all your comments and getting warmed up in the chat. It's good to see you guys going at it in there. I don't know if going at it is a good word. Talking. Communicating. Let us know what you think. I'm going to show some older cartoons and some newer cartoons. We didn't have a show for the last week. Did we have one the week before? I can't even remember. But we got to have some catching up to do. And I'm going to play this cold open for you, and we'll get right to it. Thanks for being here.
150 years is a long time in the life of a nation. But in another sense, it's really a mere moment in the eye of history. On July 4th, 1826, the author of the Declaration of Independence, Thomas Jefferson, drew his last breath. Just a single long human lifespan separates the giants who declared and won our independence from the heroes who stand among us tonight. Everything our nation has done, everything we have achieved, has been the work of those few great lifetimes. In those brief chapters, Americans built this nation from 13 humble colonies into the pinnacle of human civilization and human freedom, the strongest, wealthiest, most powerful, most successful nation in all of history. Americans ventured out across the daunting and dangerous continent. We carved paths through an unforgiving wilderness, settled a boundless frontier, and tamed the beautiful but very, very dangerous Wild West. From empty marshes and wide open plains, we raised up the world's greatest cities. Together we mastered the world's mightiest industries, and shattered history's monstrous tyrannies, and we liberated millions from the chains of fascism, communism, oppression, and terror. Americans lifted humanity into the skies on the wings of aluminum and steel, and then we launched mankind into the stars on rockets powered by sheer American will and unyielding American pride. We captivated the planet with American culture, and now we are pioneering the next great American breakthroughs that will change the entire world. All of this and so much more is the enduring legacy, unmatched glory of the hard-working patriots who built and defended this country, because when the world needs courage, daring, vision, and inspiration, it is still turning to America. There is no challenge Americans cannot overcome. No frontier too vast for us to conquer. No dream too bold for us to chase. No horizon too distant for us to claim. For our destiny is written by the hand of Providence, and these first 250 years were just the beginning. The golden age of America is upon us. The revolution that began in 1776 has not ended. It still continues because the flame of liberty and independence still burns in the heart of every American patriot. And our future will be bigger, better, brighter, bolder, and more glorious than ever before.
Beautiful. And we're live. Some of you probably will be seeing this as a recorded version, but right now we're live. And we're going to live. People like to check out my mistakes and my bumbling and my pushing buttons here and there and try to figure out what is he going to do now? What mistake is he going to do next? Speaking of mistakes, we're going to bring in our buddy, Joe Dan Gorman. Say hello, Joe Dan Gorman.
What's up, man? How you doing? It's been a while.
Good. You got a video coming out today.
It came out. Yeah, well, it took forever. I mean, I had too much content, and that's what took so long. It's like I actually did the math, and every 44.2 hours, President Trump does something historic. You got to get in that groove. I mean, it's
yeah. Do you have a poster? Do you have the poster? Can you?
I'll have it. I'll show it. I'll have it before the end of the show.
Yeah, people when they.
Yeah, let's get that out because Branco actually drew the poster.
Well, that's not important, but what is important is I want people to recognize the new show, and the poster is pretty important so that they'll click on it and share it. People in the chat are there. We've got some good people back in there. South Carolina's keeping them all in line. Thank you, South Carolina. She was an early bird this evening. We got Trex. We got Nana Vicky, Kazini, Lon Will, and a few other people I can't pronounce. I'm sorry. Oh, Miss Nancy Rice. Oh, nice. Good to see you guys here. I'm going to fire up the other chat and see what's going on there while Joe Dan's getting the poster ready.
I know it.
Yeah, we got on the other chat, we have Dan Reese. We have Squicky. Did I say it right this time, Squicky? We got Fancy 2000. All right.
Okay, we've got the cover ready to go up there now.
Okay.
Now, Branco did the cover for this episode, and the episode's called Finding Out. So anyway, it's no right there. That's not it.
That's not it. Hang on. Add to stage. Oh, there we go. Yeah.
I don't see anything.
I got it up there. It's up there. It's up there. Look at the Rumble site. It's up there. That's weird. No, I can see it. Everybody else can see it. Finding Out. That's the name of it. Intellectual Frog Legs with Joe Dan Gorman. Now, if Joe Dan would have paid me just a little bit more, I'd have done a better job. But,
yeah, I see it on Rumble. I don't see it here in our little studio.
Well, that's weird.
That's a rip-off, man.
Well, that's a rip-off, yeah. So
I love this technology, how they keep improving it. You know, it's wonderful.
So get on over to Joe Dan's Intellectual Frog Legs or his X account or mine.
Yeah, actually, you go to intellectualfroglegs.com and then you'll see it right there. But I also have something different this time. You know, I quit using YouTube back in 2017. Mm-hmm. So today we're trying it again. So I have a YouTube link. And so anyway, you go to Intellectual Frog Legs to the show page, and you'll see there's a Rumble link and there's a YouTube link, and it's also posted on X. And there's a commercial-free version on my website, on the intellectualfroglegs.com website.
All right.
So I hope you like it. Like it.
Well, that's what the poster looks like. So when you see this, click it. I'm going to start off. We got quite a few cartoons because we missed a couple weeks. Did we miss 2 weeks or 1 week? I can't remember.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's been.
Seems like an eternity.
Well, I played hooky 1 week, and then you played hooky another week, and we got a few cartoons to do. I'm gonna hit the current ones first. I got to move everything over. Hang on. I gotta.
He's using that technical lingo.
Yeah, hang on. That's a good one there. So, okay, we got that part. Now I got to go over to share screen and get that. Sometimes I have this all fired up before we start. So, but I dropped the ball. Sorry, folks. So we're going to share. There we go. That was a couple of weeks ago because this buffoon here started on his campaign, a bunch of free stuff. And then after he gets into office, it's not so free stuff with higher taxes. So,
and you got to shovel your own sidewalks, but they'll pay you $20, $30, but you have to show ID.
Yeah, you have to show ID. That's
communism, man. You can feel how the warmth of the commune.
Yeah, there you go.
And then he's talking about being $12 billion in debt. And what did he just give away yesterday? Health care for illegal kids or something?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
He just said, but we may be broke, but we're going to give away more stuff.
Yeah. And then what was that last one? I didn't say who I did that for. Americans for Limited Government.
Man, I got to find my glasses.
My hillbilly Barry White, it didn't show up today.
Hillbilly Barry White can't see without his glasses. Hold on.
So yeah, Americans for Limited Government. I do a couple of cartoons a week for these guys. And
Americans for Limited Government.
Wow, well that's a sexy voice, and I'm not gay.
Hey, don't start talking like that. I'm leaving.
And
homie, don't play
that. Who's this? Who's this by, Joe Dan?
alphanews.org.
Yeah.
Org.
Yeah. This is that the Republicans in Minnesota put forth a bipartisan fraud bill, and he was fighting it tooth and nail. Imagine a bipartisan fraud bill, and he's fighting it.
His ass, they Minnesota. In fact, I got a clip when we get to it of the Attorney General up there, Keith Ellison.
Oh.
Higgins, the Higgins from Louisiana, the former sheriff.
Mm-hmm.
He lights up whatever the Ellison.
Yeah,
and I mean their fraud is just insane. And he knows, he used to be an investigator, so he knows what he's talking about.
Oh yeah. And did you see Ellison a couple of weeks ago when he was being interviewed by the Congress or Senate? I can't remember which, but he was sitting there smirking while they're laying out all this evidence.
Such an arrogant piece of shit. What he is.
Do something about it. Like you can't touch me.
Well, I tell you what. Hey, you could tell. I mean, Clay Higgins. That's his first name. Clay was going after him. So anyway, that's good stuff. They got to get him, and they're going to. They're going to.
And then let's see. And then we got the SCOTUS put down the his tariff thing based on the fact that he couldn't use this one emergency something or other. So they asked him, "You're going to have to find another way to do it." And he said, "No problem, I got it." So tariffs and embargoes.
Yeah, and we're increasing the tariffs to 15%.
15% right off the top.
I like what that time he said, and the wall just got 10 feet higher. Remember that?
I remember that. Yeah. So these are a couple of weeks back. So bear with us. We'll get to the newer ones. And then, of course, the Democrats.
Team hockey one. That's so last week.
I know.
That's
I
really
know.
just what, like a week and a half ago?
Yeah. Well, he did when he did his State of the Union address. He brought these guys out.
And it's been rapid fire stuff. Yeah, they
Mhm.
won, and the State of the Union, and then the Khomeini guy. It's like,
Mhm. And
Trump had a busy week.
I just can't draw that fast. I mean, I should be coming out with 4 or 5 cartoons a week, but just as I get one done, it becomes obsolete. Yeah, but you couldn't even get the Democrats to stand for anything.
I mean, they didn't stand last time for the little boy with cancer. Why do you think they would do any different?
They didn't.
I mean, you would think they might do it, just because of the optics of it.
Yeah.
But they are just so full of rage.
Irina, they didn't stand for Irina's mother, who was mourning. They didn't stand for when Trump baited them, though. He said, if you, what did he say about illegal immigrants? He
says if it's the government's primary duty to protect American citizens over illegal aliens.
Mm-hmm. Stand if you
stand
feel
up
that
if
way.
you believe that.
Right.
But Bill, that's perfect.
Yeah.
Bravo, nice job, Democrats. Keep it up. Keep it up.
Yeah, keep it up. We like it. Yeah. And then this buffoon here. I used to like her, but man, she's gone off the rails in a big way. I mean, going after Charlie Kirk's widow.
No, I have too much respect for Charlie. I met Charlie briefly once. I really kind of just shook his hand, didn't really meet him, but it's not like usually everybody says, yeah, I was a good friend of Charlie's. They didn't know. No, I wasn't. But I respected him, man. The dude was, she's a lunatic. She's a complete lunatic.
No, she's gone off the rails.
And evil. Well, she's attacking Erica's mom or something. I mean, I'm not even paying attention to it. Saying she's faking her illness, and apparently, anyway.
Yeah, let's go on
with her.
I'm tired of looking. Even though I read this cartoon, I'm tired of looking at it. So.
Yeah, and then look at that documentary, Bride of Charlie.
Oh,
what the hell kind of
all conjecture
shit is that?
All conjecture and hyperbole and trying to connect dots that they don't know are there or not.
Well, but then she said, Charlie's a time traveler and he visited her in her dreams. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Nurse.
All right. On to the next.
Double up the medication over here, sweetheart.
Yeah. And then Alpha News again. This was I do a cartoon every week for Alpha News. It comes out on Sunday, and it has to do with something to do with Minnesota politics. But
you haven't run out of any material up there, have you?
No, I can't. Yeah, and sometimes it translates nationally. So this one did. And why can't you stand up for the American people? And of course, she's bolted to her chair with communism, hubris, and TDS. Trump derangement syndrome. So she can't stand for the American people. They're too into their deceit. They're too into their hate. All they see is hate. That's why they can't stand for anything. They're not even standing for things they stood for years ago. Because Trump is for it. If Trump's for it, they automatically knee-jerk to, I'm against it.
Hey, how long have you been doing these cartoons for Minnesota?
It's been about, I would say about 5-6 years, maybe.
Yeah, a few years. Well, because I was going to point out that when you would do them, I had no clue what your cartoons were about. But then Minnesota's become so bad doo-doo crazy. They are. Everybody knows what's going on up there. They're making all the headlines.
Yeah, because as Minnesota goes, so goes the nation in a way. And
you were lucky to have Tim Walz as their governor.
Yeah, I was lucky. Yeah, I got a lot of
content.
A lot of content. Yeah,
Cartoon Miles.
Cartoon Miles. I like that one. That's good. And of course. Came out with this.
That's funny. Look at the face. A lot of people doesn't even notice it's Trump's face on the line.
The only thing I thought would make it better is if you put make Iran great again down here at the bottom. Maybe. I don't know.
Well, it's a little late for that now, isn't it?
Yeah. It is. I might still do it. I might just refurbish this cartoon and do it again. So.
Well, I understand.
Okay,
you know the cartoonist. Yeah, gun-free zones.
This was yesterday's. Yeah.
Yeah, dude out there with a shirt that says "Property of Allah." What?
Yeah.
What?
Well, Joe Dan helped me with this one because I originally had a Target right here, and an easy Target, and he said it looks too much like the Target supermarket as department store. He says you should have fish in a barrel, so I drew a fish in a barrel instead.
So I saved the day once again. Yeah. But see, this gun-free zone stuff makes me so nauseous. Why has not somebody said, let's outlaw these? We need to outlaw gun-free zones, not just get rid of outlaw them. So the only place they have it is where kids are. Now, you don't have a gun-free zone in Washington, D.C. You don't have them at the bank. You don't have the jewelry stores. Yeah, and the notion that one of the patriots somewhere along the line has said, you know what? Here's a bill. Let's protect our children. And look, it just happened again. Gun-free zones. That's stupid.
Gun-free zones. Easy targets. I mean, where are you going to go? If you have a choice of a couple of buildings, one says gun-free zone, the other one says you're allowed to carry or not a gun-free zone. Which one are you going to go to? I mean, even criminals are smart enough to figure that one out. Yeah.
So, I mean, somebody needs to do something. I think it's disgusting that none of these patriots. Yeah, the Democrats don't want to do it, but some of these are supposed to be MAGA patriots. Get rid of the gun-free zones. What the hell, man?
There you go. I don't know. Easy. I got a sneak peek coming up here.
Uh-oh.
I'm not sure if it's this one or the next one. Oh no, this was today. I had two cartoons come out.
Yeah. Free Palestine, don't free Iran. They are the most hypocritical.
Yeah.
And they don't even know or care. And it's like the same person, that's what they do. They go back and they've got like a little suitcase. Okay, here's my Palestinian flags, and here's my Iranian flags, and here's the down with the Jews. I mean, and there's a guy. Anyway, there's some really good exposés out there right now about how George Soros and his money is just fun within like 4 hours. 4 hours of the bombing, or within a few hours. You had all these, trucks full of these mass-produced signs.
Yep.
Within a few hours.
Well, the guy read off who was sponsoring these protest signs and these organizations, and it was right back to Soros, Tides Foundation, a few others, and it's all leading back to Soros. And I don't understand why there's got to be something that we can do about that. I don't know what. I mean, it's a free country. I guess you can do that, but
no, you can't do that. They can get him on something else.
What they can get him on is the inspiring violence. Some of these violent actors are being sponsored as well from Soros, from what I understand.
Well, they need to get it.
Okay, and today is let's see, did we have this one? Okay, this one I posted today, so it's out. It's a refurbished cartoon, a revised cartoon. I had something in place of this, but I refurbished it for Iran. IRI, Islamic Republic something. What is it? It's IRI. Anyway, it's the Islamic Republic regime, And a lot of Iranians have emailed me and texted me, or not text me, but messaged me and said Iran and the Islamic Republic are two different things. So since all this happened, I thought I'd just use that underneath the Iran thing. But they've been kicking this can down the road since 1979. So I thought I'd illustrate that.
Yeah, well, Jimmy Carter actually intentionally started it.
Mm-hmm.
Democrats have been so good for our country.
Oh, they just don't use any common sense, is what it is.
And he gave away the Panama Canal.
Yeah.
You remember standing in those gas lines? I don't know if you remember that.
Oh, I do. I remember.
Odd and even.
Odd and even days.
Like your license plate number.
Yeah. A lot of people were claiming that we were out of oil. We have no oil left. And Carter was in on that too. What a buffoon.
Yeah, they took all the hostages.
Mm-hmm.
And then he tried to rescue. Then I think he tried. Carter sent in somebody to do a rescue, and they blew it.
They blew it, got people killed, and it wasn't well thought out because they were in a hurry to get it done before the election. So anyway, well, that does it for the current cartoons over the last couple of weeks, and I'm sure that Joe Dan has some videos for us. And speaking of Higgins, why don't you play that, because we just did a cartoon about something similar to that.
Well, maybe I will.
Maybe you will.
Let me. The thing is, I open it and it does not populate that quickly.
Oh,
I have to wait for it to populate so I can see what I'm clicking on.
Yeah.
Here he is. Here comes Clay Higgins going after the AG Ellison.
All right, let's play this.
Have the authority to lead your state's effort to respond to this massive fraud at the state level from within the healthcare realm, where government money is being stolen at very, very high levels, unprecedented levels in your state. Are you leading that effort for the state of Minnesota? You're addressing it. Are you leading it? Are you leading the effort?
We are leading the effort to prosecute Medicaid fraud in Minnesota.
I'm not talking about Medicaid fraud. Don't hide behind that. You have the authority to prosecute anything criminally that the governor asks you to. And this thing is big. I'm giving you an opportunity, sir. Are you leading the criminal investigative effort into this massive fraud across the board in the healthcare spectrum in the state of Minnesota or not?
We are following the law. And
you are not leading. You're not leading. I'm going to say, Mr. Chairman, that the Attorney General of the state of Minnesota should resign.
Boom.
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 Of course he should.
Man.
Yeah.
It's disgusting. Mm-hmm. He is up to his eyeballs in that stuff.
Oh yeah, he's part of it. He's getting money from it. I've heard that he's getting lots of money from these people. He was even caught on tape talking about it. So yeah. Anyway, that was a good one. I like that Higgins guy. What else we got here, Joe Dan?
I don't know. Let's see. I'm trying to see if I have any bad jokes. I don't really. This is not. My neighbor came and started knocking on my door at 3 o'clock in the morning. Now, luckily, I was already up playing my bagpipes.
Bad jokes delivered. All right.
Yeah.
We promised bad jokes here.
And if at first you don't succeed, you should avoid skydiving.
Yeah. That's a good one. Let's say hello to the folks, Joe Dan.
Well, let's do that. I'm just so discombobulated.
Me too. My computer wasn't working when we started. When I got when I went to engage this about an hour ago, my computer was acting up. My keyboard wasn't working right. I had to restart, and that just kind of threw everything off the rails. I
That's
hate
what
that
makes
when it
the
happens.
show so exciting.
Yeah, yeah. What mistakes is Tony going to make today? So, uh, all right, where are we at? Okay, we got South Carolina girl, Kay Zinni. Good to see you
Yeah,
guys.
there's Lon and South Carolina girl and T-Rex.
T-Rex, I like
T-Rex,
it.
yeah. T-Rex
Yeah.
is in the house.
Yeah, we got
And Nancy
Squeaky.
Rise,
Yeah,
Cindy. Yeah, these corrupt judges. Yeah, that's what she's bringing. There's so much corruption
mm,
that Trump has to just deal with, and he's got to fix.
yeah.
And you gotta give them a little time, because they're not doing that nonsense, that lawfare. They're doing real justice, and that
Hmm.
I mean, you have to actually have airtight cases. You have to have a due process, things that that they didn't use during their lawfare.
And they have to do it. They have a short window to do this with, because when these Democrats come back, they get back in power. They're coming back with a vengeance.
They ain't
I mean,
coming
a
back.
vengeance. We
They
can't
ain't,
let
they ain't coming
them
back for a long time. We're going to beat their ass. And Trump already said, with or without Congress, we're having voter ID this fall.
Hmm.
And I'm telling you, what I heard somebody made the point, we're one legal election away from destroying the Democrat Party. The Democrats are one stolen election away from destroying America.
Absolutely. That's a good saying. Today, was it yesterday? I think Nome was being interviewed, and one of the congressmen or senators said, are you planning to have ICE at the voting booths? And she said, are you planning to have illegal voters at the voting booth?
Yeah. And I mean, but people are they're so burnt out on the media.
Oh,
I mean, because it's like everything is Trump's bad, Trump's bad, Trump's bad, Trump's bad, Trump's bad. It just
well, what I want to talk about too is, what do you think about all these naysayers out there talking about Trump's in bed with Israel and he's a puppet of Israel and all this kind of stuff, and that we're heading into a forever war and everything after just a couple of days.
Well, I'll tell you what, I think it's fine to be critical and bring that stuff up. It's fine, but when you get to the point like Tucker Carlson and that Owens chick, they've
Kelly.
been featured. Now, well, I'm getting to her, but Candace Owens and Tucker have been featured on Iranian TV when the enemy starts using you, and then today Russian TV had Megyn Kelly on there, and when you have our enemies using you against against our country and our president, now you are now one of the enemy too, as far as I'm concerned.
And they don't know. They don't know.
But
I don't know.
You can be critical. You can say, what the hell is he doing?
You can question. You can question. I don't know about the critical part. You can question things, and it's perfectly fine.
As long as you don't end up on Iranian TV or Russian TV and in a propaganda piece against our country.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to say some horrible crap to get to that point.
Yeah. I just wish they would preface everything with, we don't know what Trump knows. We don't know what his administration knows, but intelligence. But I hope it doesn't go down this road. That's perfectly fine. But to make assessments from your porch when you can't see anything from your porch.
Well, I'm going to disagree a little bit, because I like the people out there. A lot of them, I wouldn't do it, sitting there screaming, but not letting go of some of the issues, keep pushing them, God bless them. We're all different. And see, the thing is, MAGA conservatives, we're not brainwashed drones.
Yeah.
Like the Democrats. No. We're going to disagree. We are going to disagree on so many things.
Yep.
But you know what? Right now, our job number one is to win these midterms.
Absolutely.
And the main
Amen.
thing to me is, are you supporting Trump and the GOP or not?
Yeah.
If they are, I'm not going to start throwing rocks at the, if I've got a beef with them, I might mention it, but I'm not going to put my hair on fire because we're on the same freaking team. Quit wasting energy and time.
Amen.
Stupidity.
You got something about 42 versions, the interpretation of that?
Oh yeah, this is funny. And okay, so the CNN dude had an Iranian a specialist, not a specialist, a historian,
Academic type person.
Yeah. She's like an expert on these Islamic issues, and so that anyway, so the CNN guy asked her, "What's the deal with this 72 virgins?" And well, it's not quite what they thought, but and it's funny.
Okay.
Quran promises a martyr in the name of Islam, 72 virgins. Is that true?
It is not true.
Manji says that several scholars studying the original text came to a startling realization.
Nowhere in the Quran does it promise 72 virgins, 70 virgins, 48 virgins. What it promises, as far as heaven goes, is something lush. The Arabic word for virgin has been mistranslated. The original word that was used in the Quran was the word for raisin.
72 raisins.
That mothers will get raisins in heaven, not virgins.
72 raisins. Imagine the surprise of the terrorist who expected something completely different.
That's hilarious.
It's like, man, I can get 72 raisins for $2 at the grocery store. Daggone it. That's funny. Can you imagine getting up there and say, I'm sorry, I didn't come up here for raisins.
Yeah.
I'm gonna whip somebody's ass.
You got a comedian from back in 2005 or something like that.
This guy, yeah, I think he's really funny. And I discovered him. I'm like, oh man, look, this guy's great. He's just got that kind of Stephen Wright, dry sense of humor.
Mm-hmm.
And then I listened to it, and then turns out the guy's been dead.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, he's been dead for like 20 years. He died in 2005, and his name's Mitch Hedberg. And I think he was just getting popular when he died for whatever reason. But anyway, let me get him out here.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's fun.
Yeah, he's funny. Okay, Zenny, they get 72 goats. They're not virgins. And Lessberg, that was when Hollywood was good. South Carolina, check out my X page. I made a comment on it with a photo of Ahmed, the dead terrorist. Forwarded to Jeff Dunham. And I said, all he gets is 72 raisins. They'll need 45 Iran flake boxes. Okay. You got it up ready?
It's waiting on you, man. This is
Okay,
Mitch.
Mitch. All right, Mitch.
I got a belt on that holds up my pants, and my pants have belt loops that hold up my belt. What the hell is really going on down there? Who is the real hero? Now, if I was a drummer and I accidentally grabbed, that'd be cool if you were a drummer and you accidentally grabbed 2 magic wands instead of drumsticks. You're pounding out the beat. Next thing you know, your bass player turns into a can of soup. All right. Can we take that joke out? Can we edit it? I love cottage cheese. That's why I want to try other dwelling cheeses too. I want to try studio apartment cheese. Or maybe igloo cheese. Or if I'm feeling adventurous, mobile home cheese. Don't eat mobile home cheese during a tornado. It would be devastating. Dr. Scholl makes foot products, and he's a doctor, which means he went to school for a long time, but it doesn't take a lot to figure out that stepping on a cushion will be more comfortable. That dude wasted lots of time at school. Because I would have bought that from a Mr. Scholl. I wish they made fajita cologne, because that stuff smells good. I hate to sleep because, no, I like to sleep, actually. I hate to dream, because dreaming takes energy. It takes work. Sleeping is supposed to be a relaxing affair. I lay down on a bed, it feels great. Next thing you know, I have to build a go-kart with my ex-landlord. Hey, if you can't sleep, count sheep. Don't count endangered animals, you will run out. I bought a donut and they gave me a receipt for the donut. I don't need a receipt for a donut. I'll just give you the money, then you give me the donut and the transaction. We don't need to bring ink and paper into this. I just can't imagine a scenario where I'd have to prove that I bought a donut. Some skeptical friend, don't even act like I didn't get that donut. I got the documentation right here. I saw this lady on TV, she was born without arms. She was born with her hands attached to her shoulders, and that was sad. But then they said, Lola does not know the meaning of the word can't. And that to me was actually kind of worse in a way. You know, not only does she not have arms, but she doesn't understand simple contractions. Thank you very much.
And man, then after I was laughing and I looked it up and found out he died, I was like, oh man, I got sad.
Yeah, definitely.
He was funny.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Well,
I thought y'all like him.
I've got some older cartoons I thought I would, because it's the climate forum. I'm going to bring back some older Iranian.
Oh, the old
cartoons.
Ayatollah cartoons?
Oh, yeah, I'm going there.
You got a bunch of those.
Yeah.
We could have done a whole show of those.
Yeah, well, I might not be able to make it through all of these, but I'm going to try to get through them. We'll go through them pretty fast here and get through them. How's the folks in the chat? You guys doing all right over there? You staying peaceful? Mostly peaceful? Okay, share this thing. Share it. Hit the buttons. Why so many buttons? Here we go. All right, there we go. This is one that's been bouncing around quite a while for the last year or so. It was done in 2025. FA. FO.
So that was last summer.
Last summer when we did some. It was last summer when we took care of the.
I can't keep up with all the terrorists Trump's killing.
Yeah, yeah. Well, they can't keep up with it either. I heard they have the mailroom boy is filling in for the Ayatollah now.
Oh man, I tell you, the Babylon Bees had some pretty good headlines. Let me see if I can find it. Let's see.
Let's go to the next one. A lot of folks. This is where it all started back here. Well, it didn't start. It started in 1979 with the taking of our embassy and the hostage crisis. But then this guy here kept feeding them. Millions of dollars he sent over there on pallets so that they could build their nuclear arms infrastructure or whatever. And so a lot of that money, everybody thinks, went into helping them build that. You there, Joe Dan? I didn't hear any comments.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was zoned out looking for something, and I can't find it.
All right.
My bad. No, Obama.
I'm a
That's
Dr. K.
that traitor. I
Mhm.
mean, and you notice how has he still not said a word?
Not much.
I mean, as of yesterday, he hadn't said a word. George W. Bush hadn't said a word, and
No.
Bill Clinton hadn't said a word about this Iranian stuff.
Yeah. Well, I think
And
Obama was
Obama,
in on it. He was in on
uh,
this whole Iranian gaining power and getting their nuclear program infrastructure.
yeah, well, he and Biden both sent him cash,
Yeah.
freed up money.
Why would you do that? Why would you do the major terrorist outfit in the region? Why would you do that? That doesn't even make sense. You can't.
Yeah, it does make sense because he's one of them. He's one of them.
Well, I'm talking about Democrats as a whole. You know who these people are. If you don't, you're stupid, or you just don't care about America or the region. So
well, the Democrats are stupid. I mean, communists, we've said 1,000 times, communism does not require intelligence, just obedience.
Yeah. The Abraham Accords have kind of taken care of some of this, but this is where Israel is. They're right in the jaws of a lot of the Islamic world. And although the Abraham Accords have helped quell that a little bit, I just brought it up as just to point out where Israel is in this world.
You know, and it is disgusting. I mean, I have a problem with some Jewish people. I have a problem with some black people. But you don't blame a whole race of people.
No,
for nothing.
No.
Yeah.
There's more to it than that. This is Biden's carrying around Obama's red line to move it around wherever. So, and then it goes to the next one, which is this is Obama's red line, and this is Trump's red line.
I love that little plume of smoke and the glasses.
Yeah. And then, okay, of course, Iran's behind all of this destruction coming from all these bombs coming from Gaza.
That's why they were being funded. That's why they were being funded by Obama.
Mm-hmm.
So they could do exactly that.
Absolutely. Yeah. And I'm going to try to go through these pretty fast. And Biden was feeding Iran.
Oh, that's a visual.
Yeah. Well, I could have been more visual, but I spared you guys.
I think you were visual enough.
Okay.
You got your point across. Let's just say that. How do you really feel, Branco?
Well, it's a crappy job, but somebody's got to do it. I agree. Trump is too dangerous to be president, and then hands him $400 million. Okay. You got a problem with your dog too? No, mine is well trained.
You know, they would never have a dog though. What kind of? They hate dogs. They rape women and little girls.
Yeah, well, they're on the wrong
and
side.
the left says nothing about this stuff.
No,
and they do so many things. But you know, the Ayatollah actually skinned people alive.
Yeah.
That's how evil that son of a bitch was.
The Islam is against everything that the left, these liberal white women say they stand for. Abortion, gay rights, everything you can think of that they say they're for or against. They're the opposite. Iran, yet they're standing up for them.
Well, they do everything they blame Trump, they accuse Trump of.
Mm-hmm. Of course,
that's
now
a funny one.
We're getting down to the wire here. We're running out
That's
of
a
Ayatollahs.
Ayatollah, you so you know the thing is right now it's like, where's Allah? You know, I thought you said Allah had given prophecy that y'all were going to kick our ass. Well, did we miss that? I don't know. Did you catch that olive guy, Branco? I didn't see him.
I knew.
Well, maybe he was on a flying carpet or something. Or maybe he was underwater on one of those scuba camels.
This one was 2020. I stand with the people of Iran. Death to the dictator. Make Iran great again. And then you have the Democrats standing with the Ayatollahs. I stand with the Obama legacy.
And that's from 2020.
2020.
That cartoon is almost 6 years old.
Yep.
Man, you don't even have to do cartoons anymore. You
I know. I'm just gonna
go back and recycle them, man.
I have a few of them, like that one today. Yeah.
But how many times do we say that? Every issue, they're the same thing. They've got a very limited playbook.
As long as Democrats, don't stop being stupid, I'll keep pouring them out there.
I think you're safe.
I think I'm pretty safe. Yeah. Now we just have to convince everybody else. All right. Well, that's enough of that. Let me remove that. And we got more videos coming.
Here's a funny little short video.
Okay. Let's play it.
Tell me you love me. Come back and hold me. Oh, and I rush to the stars.
I like that. That. Let's see.
I like that.
We got some others. What else we got? Oh, you know what? I'm gonna get this out of the way because this is so infuriating. They have a tranny comedian. And people actually laugh at this joke. Apparently, this is some tranny comedy club or something.
Yeah. All right. Where's it at? Oh, there it is. Yeah. Get your barf bags out, folks.
We should start killing kids until they let us use whatever bathroom they want.
Yeah. That is.
You're already killing
people.
kids.
They're laughing, and people laughing. And
yeah, if you said anything about killing kids and laugh about it, they'd be raking you over the coals.
Yeah, there's a lot of people going to hell in the fast lane.
Mm-hmm.
They're in that lane on the far left. They're in a hurry. We're gonna get there.
Yeah,
man, that's crazy.
Yeah, tranny. We got the tranny. Okay, you know something I saw you showed me earlier that was kind of uplifting was the Iranian Christians.
Oh yeah. Oh, we got that Iranian chick. That let's do those back to back.
Okay.
Okay, there's that one. We remove that tranny. Get that son of a bitch out of there. Yeah.
Got it?
Okay, yeah. Either way, let's start with the model first. She's the second one.
All right.
But she was raised to hate.
Can I tell you, can I answer you in this way? Again, 3 months ago, for the first time in my life, I went to Israel. For first time in my life. I've studied in Iran. I went to Islamic Republic private school in Iran. Every day in the morning, they taught us death to Israel, death to America. When I was a kid, I was punished because I asked my teacher, who is Israel and who's America? Why do we hate them? And they didn't have an answer for me. They punished me. At the age of 39 years old, as an adult, I went to Israel 3 months ago, okay? I have Israeli friends, and I went to the border of Gaza, and I saw it with my own eyes. And the reason I was able to do that, because I don't have Iranian passport anymore. I have different passport now. It's not Indian, but I have a different passport now. I went to Israel and I saw it. The bullshit that Iranian regime the school that I have studied, they teach us to hate Israel for no reason. It absolutely doesn't exist. And I'm sorry to say that. If my country has been oppressed for 48 years and I have lost my school friends,
All right,
I've lost
Mandana,
my friends,
we certainly
and
understand.
Yeah,
She was on a hostile channel. Yeah, she was lucky to get as much out as she did.
Yeah.
But they were very pro Ayatollah on that channel.
Mm-hmm.
So, but man, seeing what's hilarious is seeing all these, and they're proudly calling themselves Persian instead of Iranian too. But a lot of these women are coming out and they're taking off those burqas, and these Iranian women are attractive women. I'm gonna tell you, they got some pretty ones over there. But then some chick was mocking the Iranian girls for looking slutty and stuff, and it's like all these Iranian women started going after her with their own pictures. Boom, boom, boom. But I mean, but it's just amazing. I mean, what they've been through,
Yeah,
nobody should have to go through that. But but anyway, the thing is, there's a lot of Christians down there.
Yeah,
Iran is not just a total Muslim country. There's a lot of Christians, and here's a group of Christians singing a Christian song, and it's a popular Christian song. You'll recognize it, except you'll recognize the melody. They're singing it in Farsi, their own language. So anyway, it's right there. Wait
nice.
That is so uplifting.
It is. It is. It warms my heart to see people.
But see, when I went to 1 year to a boarding school because I got in trouble at my high school. That's another story for another day. But
I can't hardly believe that.
yeah, but it was in 1978. I spent my junior year at Baylor School in Chattanooga. And my roommate was from Iran. Well, from Tehran. And I mean, and that was, he was from the pre-Jimmy Carter era.
Yeah.
And they were just as American, except for their bad accents. But no, I mean, it's awful what they've gone through. But I'm all for it. And you know what? We're not going to have a Trump in office very long. No. And he's the only politician in my life I've trusted because he's earned it. You look what he's done to get there. He's absolutely earned it.
Mm-hmm.
So
he has earned some time to see this through, to see where it goes without a bunch of jumping down his back over this kind of stuff. And
yeah, but you know what? He's there's trillions of dollars at stake. And there's a lot of money being paid to people to start fires and all these different things, try to break up MAGA.
Yep. A lot of it's foreign money coming in to separate people's viewpoints and create division.
There's a lot of Chinese money, man.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot of money everywhere. You have a Jim Tebow thing here.
Oh yeah, Tim Tebow's been doing some incredible work, man. He's such a good guy, and he's a bigger hero now than if he had gone on and played more in the NFL. What he's doing now, I mean, he's helping kids. There it is, and then he testified to Congress about something. He's helping the efforts to combat child trafficking.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
trafficking is such it's not strong enough of a word.
It's big. It's big. I didn't
It's
realize how big
vile
it
what
is.
that includes.
Yeah, and some people, because it's such a horrible thing, some people, decent people's mind can't wrap around the idea of what they're doing to kids. It's just too horrible.
That's a good point, because normal people cannot process
Mm-hmm.
such debauchery. I don't even know.
Yeah,
There's
it's
not even a
wild.
word for
Yeah.
what they do.
I'm sure there's a special place in hell for them, though.
So it's up there.
One of those red dot maps is a unique IP address that is downloaded, shared, or distributing child rape images, almost all under the age of 12. And that's just a 6-month screenshot of it. And there are over 338,000 on there. There's blue dots on there. You can't really see them, but the blue ones are the ones that are under investigation.
In a sea of red.
Isn't that a problem of what we're talking about?
Yes, it's a problem.
Yeah.
But at least we have a president doing something. He's already started, arrested, going after these pedophiles and stuff. You've got and they're having these hearings. So yeah, good for him. We gotta protect the kids. Gotta protect the kids.
You had another cold open you were thinking about doing. I thought was pretty cool. Can
You
we
want to
play
play
that?
that?
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
Okay, it's a weird. This first little piece of music, it's kind of almost. It starts out real powerful, but then, anyway, I'm gonna just play it. I'm not gonna talk. Oh, that's a lie. Okay. There we go.
All right. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna play it.
Leader is dead. Long live the supreme leader. The crown is still warm. The blood is still red. The next man is standing, just waiting for the fever. The sky is screaming. The shadows grow long. Who's going to sing the successor song?
First of all, the idea that Israel wants this war and therefore that negates everything else in the universe just proves that this anti-Zionist ideology makes Israel the sun around which they orbit. And when they orbit Israel like the sun, nothing else exists to them anymore. It is perfectly possible for multiple people to align in a shared goal. Okay. Second of all, the Iranian people also have their own sovereignty, their own national interests in mind, and those are aligned goals. Now, it isn't just the Iranian people. It isn't just the Israeli people. If you do not eliminate the Islamic regime, you end up in a forever war that ultimately implicates the US. And if you don't want war, you take out this regime.
Hey,
And so
pay
if you don't want war,
attention to these numbers on this.
What happened
here? This is the white population in Los Angeles. Check this out.
1950s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s.
What's the message to Iran?
Don't.
What is your message to Iran in this moment?
Don't.
I'm going to bomb the shit out of them. It's true. I don't care. I don't care.
Tell me you love me. Come back and hold me. Oh, and I rush to the stars.
Taste the biscuit. Taste the goodness of the biscuit. Taste the honey sauce. Taste the goodness of the biscuit with the honey sauce.
Our folks in the chat are probably aware of the
Get that honey
original.
sauce on me.
Yeah.
I don't like the way it tastes with my chicken wings.
Yeah.
My goodness.
Yes.
Good job,
yes.
Joe Dan. Good job. I want to
Yeah,
really
that-
quick before we go. I want to put up I refurbished my website, or the guys over there did it. I'm going to share a screen here and get it up. It looks a little different, but if you want to check out any of my cartoons, you know, feel free to. It's like I said, it's a little bit different. It's rotating.
Scroll down a little bit. And the top looks kind of the same. Yeah, I
Yeah, or
see.
kind of the same, but it moves around. You got the it moves around a little bit, like
Oh,
today's, and
okay.
it has earlier today. I did another cartoon, and of course you got Joe Dan and me, and we got our videos up there. I'm going to post Joe Dan's video up on my website a little later.
What the hell?
What was that?
Shit.
You got a fire going on there? Live TV, folks. That's what it's all about.
What the hell?
A lot of people tune in just so they can see what happens next. No teleprompters, no organization, no engineers. It's just us being clowns. You know, if you want serious stuff, you can go on these other podcasts. But if you want a few cartoons, anyway, you can go there. You can also go to.
This is sucking.
Yeah, you unplug it, but it has
You can't unplug those damn smoke alarms.
Oh man,
Son of a bitch.
And you can also go to like my cartoons here, and you can go over to Stay in the Loop and put in your email address so you're up to date when I get my email back up and running. And then you can also up here has a little magnifying glass where you can type something in if you're interested in a certain subject. You can do that, and then like I put in Iran, so it has all these Iranian cartoons up here, or any subject matter: Trump, Biden, Democrats. So anyway, that's enough of that.
Gluten-free recipes. I mean, you can look up anything.
What do you think? This is Fox News?
Man, you know what I did? I said, I never smoke a cigar in the house. I thought, well, I'll go out and I lit a cigar.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Sensitive.
That's fun.
What do you have for a closing song for us?
Well, we got a couple of choices here.
Yeah.
But I can't tell you what they are.
Okay. Well, next week I was thinking about, you're picking that out. Next week, what I was thinking about doing is drawing something on live. I haven't drawn anything for anybody for a while live. So maybe you guys let me know what you want me to draw and I'll draw it live on Rumble. Yeah, Joe Dan burning the toast.
Yeah, read the comments.
Canadian said that Joe Dan's burning the toast. I'm looking at these comments here. Nana Vicky, it makes me so happy to see this. So I don't know exactly. I'm sure it wasn't our beautiful faces. South Carolina girl. No shin kicking. Tony's buttons. Joe Dan's beep beep dang. Yeah. So that's one for the ages. The beeping.
Yeah.
Anyway, original.
I thought it was you. I was going to start cussing you out.
The original. Well, it usually is me. So I could forgive you for that one. Original damn deplorable cigar guy. Not Hillary's biscuit. Oh, no.
Oh, no. Don't go there. We're not going there. There's some things just off limits.
I don't want to think about Hillary's biscuit.
Taboo.
That's crazy. I will be looking over these comments later after we end the
Yeah,
show.
though we got Lotus Lily in the house. I didn't see Lotus there.
Hey, Lotus. What do we got on the other chat? We got, let's see, we got Charlie Hammer. He's in the house. Darcy. Good to see you, Darcy.
Yeah, we're glad everybody's here.
Dan Reese, Fancy.
Okay, the song, I haven't checked it. I hope the audio's okay. It's a live version of, and it's such a cool old song, and it brings back memories. Old Days by Chicago.
Old Days, okay. Anyway, let's say goodbye, and we'll stay tuned next week for another exciting edition of Cartoons Etc. with A.F. Branco and Jodan Gorman.
I will be less prepared then.
Yeah, well, that's the whole idea.
Yeah.
Have a good night, folks. Thanks for chiming in on the chat.
Have a great week
with the cartoons and the videos, and thank you. Good night.
Peace out.
Yowza, yowza, yowza. This is your old maestro
It's not
here
coming in.
to tell you that New Year's Eve is the most sentimental.